Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Crimi-trent. Today we're going to work on a fun and loose, simple and free dragonfly. Look how simple and fun this is. Lots of splattering with some beautiful blues and purples and turquoise and some pinks. This is a fun, easy tutorial. I give a bit of a reference so you can go draw the dragonfly by, but really it's just having fun with the paint, having it move around, splattering it around, and enjoying the process. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section and I'll try and answer them as soon as I can. So let's get started. Okay, to start with, I'll go over my supplies. I have my 100% Arches cotton cold pressed paper. This is probably like an 8 by 10-ish, or actually it's a 10 by 14 pad, so this is more like a 7 by 10 piece of paper. Paper towel over here, my pots of water up here. I have my paints over here. I go over them and I'll be using my Princeton 8 long round brush today. And I have a reference that I'll link in the description box of the dragonfly I was looking at, because I was looking for a side view one. I like how it has little sparkles on this one. We're not gonna, I kind of drew out kind of his position, the flowers, but I think I'm going to make the flowers more colorful and change up his colors. There's blue and purple right now, maybe add some more colors to him. So you can use him for reference for drawing like I did. And I already sketched it out. I'm just going to lightly take off the sketch. And this is going to be a very simple, loose design. I'm actually thinking I'm going to tape down the piece of paper up top in case I want to lift it up and use it on a diagonal on the piece of cardboard. So I just taped it down just to hold it there. I'll put one down here. So I've mixed up some paint. I have some ultramarine here. Mix some more with some purple dioxide. Make some more ultramarine and a little some cerulean blue. A little more blue. I want it to be like bluish. Well, that dragonfly is a little more blue, so I might add just a little more cerulean. I'm losing the cerulean with some turquoise to get more blue here. Just a funky blue. So I'm going to take my brush, get it wet. I want the paint fairly wet. So over the area that I already drew his body, I'm going to put a little water in there. And on his head area, grab some of this blue. Just bleed it in there. Some of this purple in there. I'm going to be adding other colors in there. We're just going to let that bleed in there. Play around with that. For the wing, again, we're going to just grab some of this bluish purple, just a little bit, and we're going to just wet on dry. We're not going to put the water down first. We're going to put the paint in. We're going to just paint that in, just really lightly. Wet on dry, and let that one bleed in. I'm going to grab some of the actual tubey of the turquoise and the cerulean blue to mix together and just dab that, let that bleed in there. And I feel like this is a little too wet, so I would move it around, fill that in. Again, the blue, I'm playing around with the blue. I'm going to add some ultramarine. We're just mixing it up and adding more colors. He's really like a blue purple. And they come in different colors almost. I'm going to leave a little white here. Zoom in so you can see. Sorry. A little white by his eye. They don't really show it here on the photograph, but I'm going to do that to indicate the eye. So as you're doing this, you're just throwing in some colors. Just pop them in. They don't have to be this perfect. See, that really bled out the turquoise, which I don't really care for. So I'm going to lift that up. I want it like a little more purple like the photograph. So I'm going to add in the purple. Take some of my purple dioxide and bleed that in. I'm going to take off the paint of my brush and get this wet down here. I'm going to dab it in down here too. Just tapping it around you know, you don't have to do the same thing. Like I said, move it around, just. And then the one beneath it would do wet on dry, but really light of the paint. That little wing down below. I'm gonna have some fun doing some splattering. So you're just filling this in. If it's multicolored, that's kind of cool, different. And you can get like funky with this. You don't have to just fill it in like that. You can add some, like, you know, just lines going out like crazy. Give it more like movement. See? Sporadic movement. Like he's been buzzing around. And then I'm going to fill in the tail end. Just like sporadic. See, I'm not gonna make this perfect. Just gonna put that in there. And I'll grab some other colors like the ultramarine and turquoise. Just dab it in. And some of the purple. Just having some fun moving that color around. I still want to keep the wings a little lighter than this body. And I might go in and add some deeper hues. I might throw a little indigo with the purple. Just in the bottom here. A little bit here. Just to change it up. You know. And then so here on the photograph he was standing on an unopened blooms, and these funky looking blooms. I don't even know what they are. They kind of look like lilacs, but not really. So we'll paint some of that, but we're going to change up the blooms. I don't want to keep them in that white translucent. So I mixed up some of this bright green with a little bit of yellow. Wet on dry. I'm just going to throw in some of this wash of the green color here. Just washing it in. I'm going to grab some water and mush it around. See, I'm just dabbing it around like that. For the one that he's holding, I will make it more serious. I'll go fill that little ball in with the stem. Just a little more serious. And you're going to have to wait till that dries to put in his little hands. I'm going to zoom in back on it. So you can see, I'm going to put in the stem here. Some stems connected to the flowers that I've already sketched in. The flowers, I think I'll make them pink magenta kind of tones. So I've got the pink. I have this nice metallic-y kind of pink up here. It's one of my new colors I found. So let's see how this works out. It's coming out to be kind of a magenta pink, but that's fine. We're just going to throw that in. It's really wet, so I'm going to move the paint around. As I move it around, it will get lighter, because don't forget, the watercolors dry fairly light. See, it's like a 4 or 5 petal flower. I'm just going to throw that in. Simple petal flowers. So now, like I said, the photograph showed there's translucent white flowers. I'm changing it up to pink. I'll even add in other tones inside this pink, and I'm going to add in more blooms than they show in the photograph. So it kind of looks like a lilac, but it's not. And up top here, I'm going to tap in some pink. So it looks like an unopened blooms. Now the ones that I put in here, I'll go grab some deeper color tones, more creamy, less water. And I can go and bleed in the center outward. You know, you don't have to do the same thing, just having fun. I can do it in the edges. Just brightening that up. I didn't like how dull and translucent that one was. So I'm changing it up. And with the green too, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to grab my bright green. I'm going to add some hooker's green. Some burnt umber. Maybe a touch of black. And dab in some of the darker green. Just to, you know, punch it up. See, I'm just dabbing in the green where the stems would be. You don't want to make it so sterile. And then we're going to have fun, like, you know, taking some of these greens and pinks and yellows and purples, and we're going to do some splattering. See, splatter around this color, close to where the stem is, and down here. It's giving it that movement, holding it fairly close to the paper. Now this feels a little dry. We can go in and grab some real concentrated purple and ultramarine and throw in his little feet and antennae. See his little feet here. He's got a little back one here. He's got, oh, I want to call them lunky legs. That's what I used to call my kids when they're being silly with their feet. Lunky legs. And then you see he's got his little back leg. And another one right there. He's got antennae that's tiny here, but you know, you can play around with it. Let's make it fun. Just throw in some wispy antennae. Now again, here with the Dragonfly, we'll get some of this bluish purple paint, fairly loose and wet. And we're going to do the splattering up here too. Again, we want this movement. This antennae. That one made a little bit of a big splotch, so you might want to take that out or just work with it. There we go. We're going to be doing a similar thing down over here. You know, you can add other colors to it. You can add some of the pink. Just brighten that up. See how I'm splatting close to it? And then you could turn it to get the tail end to do the same thing. So if you want to add some pink down there, try and get close to it. See, I'm just getting close, dabbing close to it. Could even make just these little crazy little lines. Nope, a little too much pink. But you just take your tip of your long velvet round brush, or nice, if you have a nice long round brush like this with a great tip, you just sporadically throwing in these little lines, just giving it movement. I like how it just, similar to the hummingbird tutorial I have. Again, I want some pink up here. It's gotten a little crazy, which I like. You might even want to throw some yellow up top. Some, you know, yellow, orange. Let's get yellow in play here. So it's gotten a little crazy. We want to put in some of these nice little crisscross, you know, detail of his wings. And for the sparkle, well, you could put in some glitter if you wanted to. We're going to have to wait till this part dries. In the meantime, we'll go in and we'll add some detail. Okay, so that's pretty dry. I'm going to go back in with that really dark purple dioxide, very creamy, as you see up here. Teeny bit of water, and go in and add those veins again. You can add a little black just to get it even darker, or some indigo. We want those fine lines in there. And I'll go a little dark around the eye area. antennae. Put little lines around his body, but pretty much you don't have to do that. You can just add some little dark lines down here and add those crisscross. You can add a little bit darker down the bottom if you wanted to. Like I said, you could add some glitter. It shows it glittering, so it'd be kind of fun to add it. You'd have to, you know, I have some great, this is fun. This is this old Martha Stewart craft white, like clear white glitter. That would be kind of fun if you put that down and it just sparkles in that end. But I'm not going to do that now. I'm just giving you an idea because it shows it very kind of sparkly. Or you could add some silver paint maybe. I don't think the gold would work because it's really kind of like a pinkish silver sparkle color. You see? Silvery, it's like a pink sparkle. This paint I have right here is a pink metallic, but it's not quite that sparkle tone. I mean, if I take it out, you wouldn't even really kind of notice it, unfortunately. It has that metallic color to it. See, I can throw some of that in, but it's slightly sparkly. I'll just dot it in there. And that is a paint. It's just an inexpensive Artist Loft, I think. Yes, I think it's this one. No. I'll have to look. I think it's this one. It's a duochrome red purple maybe. That's got a little metallic in it. You can find some metallic watercolors. I still don't think they sparkle like if you had an actual thing of glitter thrown in. It would work much better. Maybe a little silver too. I don't know. But look how simple that was, huh? And look how fun. I thought that was fun and simple and enjoyable for today. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. It's a quick one. Yep, sometimes I make quick ones. I'm not going to be doing tutorials every day like I have been. I feel like it's probably burnout for me and burnout for you guys. So I'll probably keep it down to like maybe 4 a week and then have the extra ones going for my subscription channel, which makes more sense for me time-wise, work-wise, as I'm working on stuff right now for clients. So I appreciate you guys so much, all the support and love in this channel. Like I said, I'm going to try and give you the rundown tomorrow, if not probably over the weekend, about the subscription, because tomorrow is going to be gorgeous here and I think I'm going to take advantage of that. But look for that. I will definitely post it. You will see it on my YouTube channel, how it's going to play out. So again, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was fun and easy. And don't forget that if you look in the subscription part of my tutorial video, you'll see all the supplies I use and the link to the reference that I found. Of course, my guy looks totally different, if you notice. He's a small little body. I'm kind of big. And that's the fun of it. You just do your own thing. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Take care.